Tremendous atmosphere once more. Huge enthusiasm to see these top players in action. As mentioned, something of a goalkeeper by Carlo Ancelotti to the side that started against Arsenal. Christian Früchtel, the teenager who played in goal in the second half, starts here, and James Rodriguez, newly arrived from Real Madrid, makes way for Kingsley Coman. Open question as to whether Martinez will play in midfield, or as they did in the first game, whether it was Martinez alongside Hummels with David Alaba in midfield. Here's the Milan lineup then. Matteo De Sciglio has departed for Juventus, and as I mentioned, the man coming the other way, Leonardo Bonucci, only on the bench to start, but Musacchio and Ricardo Rodriguez, just two of the big money buys, do start. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, who is and underway here. Delighted to have Keith Andrews alongside. Keith.
And Paul, really looking forward to this too. I've already alluded to two of the greats of European football.
For Bayern a bit stretched, so actually Ancelotti and his new assistant Sanyol had to go to Starker. They bid him farewell.
Play against opposition of this level.
3 seasons in a row, finished very badly a couple of years ago. Früchtel read that very well. Kessie again, skipped away from Bonaventura. Kingsley Coman looking for Lewandowski, back post, very well covered by Zapata.
Realised he could have made a little bit more run, but Abate does well just to hold him off.
Main man back there, that's for sure. Ribéry takes the corner. Just the wrong side of the upright. Lewandowski attacking it. Stories that he went into a proper sulk when he realised Aubameyang was going to outscore him last season. Rodriguez goes again, nice build-up. And Milan deservedly go in front. Frank Kessie again following in from midfield. And, wow, that really lifts everybody here, and all these new supporters of Milan. They like what they're seeing in this game.
It's a really well-worked goal. Kessie, as you've already mentioned, he's been pivotal the opening stages of this game, really taking the game to this Munich team, full of energy, full of industry. And on this occasion he produces that little bit of quality. Rodriguez give a little give and go. Niang, sloppy little ball bouncing. Rodriguez just puts it into a good area. Alaba flicks off him. Kessie's arriving, and he has that composure. Slot it. Rafinha can do absolutely nothing about it. Oh, there.
Interesting, because there were 1 or 2 little signs of that in the first game. Well, I don't think it would have gone in.
The place at the back. Niang pulls the ball back into a good area. Hummels, and it was Cotrone waiting for a tap in. Slightly fortunate, Niang. He puts a good ball in. You see Cotrone, hands on his head.
Rodriguez, space to be exploited, and they did so, and they've conceded again. Cotrone scores, and Milan lead 2-0 against Bayern Munich here in the Longan Stadium.
Well, you mentioned the high line, and we've seen this creeping in to football over the last couple of years or so. Teams just trying to be that little bit more aggressive, trying to catch the opposition offside, but they're clever. Montolivo feigns the first one. And look at the Munich defence. Distorted line. Cotrone produces a magnificent header. Rodriguez puts it on the money, and there's no stopping that header. Very confident header by the young man. Super.
The 19-year-old, that is a special, special moment for him. His first goal for the Milan first team. Look what it means. So to Ribéry. Frank Ribéry. Muller. Could not quite get it out.
A little bit under his feet. Alaba produced the space to allow Ribéry to go inside. You just see here, Muller can't quite.
It is Lewandowski though, and it's straight to the middle of the wall. Muller had another swipe at it. Third time it comes through, but it's the wrong side of the post for Bayern.
On the spot to replay it, a little give and go. Musacchio knows exactly what he's doing. Poor free kick into the wall. Montolivo as it comes back though. It's great reactions. Good controlled strike.
Here goes Niang, and Bayern are stretched again. Cotone, Niang, well played. On it goes here to Bonaventura. Brilliant goal. Milan lead 3, and Crotone's got his second.
Well, it all came from Matt Hummels. Terrible ball. Such a simple pass to find Rafinha. And Niang has been so bright, taking the game to Munich. What an impression this young man has made on the game. Super goal from a Milan point of view, and he skips past Rafinha, nutmegs Martinez. Look at the space. It's way too much space. It's a clever little give and go. The first touch ball by Niang, Bonaventura, and again 4 jerseys. From a Munich point of view, it's just so easy. They've just looked on another level in this first half. Crotone heavily involved, did little give and go. Nobody picks him up. And Bonaventura puts the ball in. It's a relatively simple finish for the young man to get a second of the game.
Milan have come on this tour now under Chinese ownership to break new frontiers and win new friends, and this first half performance absolutely perfect in that respect. Almost unheard of this for Bayern Munich. They conceded 4 times, of course, against Real Madrid in that epic Champions League semi-final. They also conceded 3 against Borussia Dortmund late in the last season in the Cup semi-final. Looks as though young Andrea Conti is going to come on and play at right back for Milan here with Bonaventura.
Speculative effort. Bonaventura never really.
Coolly done by Zapata, but he presented it. Bit too cool, really. Presented it to Lewandowski. Ran away from Lewandowski in the end.
Again, just an example of the lack of sharpness in the play. Good first touch, but Conte does well initially. Snuff it out.
Bit back, Coman. Going on the outside of Conte. And Zapata across his goalkeeper.
Well, Kingsley Coman had the opportunity only a couple of minutes ago to get at Conte. He neglected that one. On this occasion, he's very positive.
Fine recovery. Muller has the hit, and Donnarumma turns it away. Comfortable save, really. There's a bit more purpose as they regathered the possession there by Bayern, and Muller had the hit.
More potency to the attack. Muller wraps his foot around it. It's a very comfortable save for Donnarumma. You'd expect him.
Pata, who passes the baton onto the one and only Leonardo Bonucci. Stand back, here comes the boss.
He's a top-notch player, and a big admirer of him for a number of years. The way he carries himself.
Silva with his first touch. Niang. Well, he's been good, and he is right on his game at the moment. Niang felt he could steer that in the corner.
Just tries to open his left foot up, tries to find that top corner.
Another powerful run by Niang. Alaba's forced to come across and cover. Niang straight into the chest of Fruchtel. Good. Step over by Muller. Lewandowski. And they're on the score sheet at last. It's been a long time coming. Oh, no, not going to stand. So the heads go down again. Better movement by the Bayern players, but
that's more like Munich. They orchestrate it really well. It's all come from James Rodriguez. Works it unbelievably well to the right-hand side.
Point you made, Keith, since he's come on. Here's the chance. Muller does all the most difficult things.
Well, he didn't want to take the shot on his left foot initially. Here, drags it inside. Good feet. He's got to try and get the shot off. Eventually, he's trying to find Kingsley Coman, but he's never on. Really not on. You're right, Calhanoglu. Again, showing that determination and aggression. Lewandowski not impressed.
All apologies now. Place little brother here. Gianluigi Donnarumma off, and Antonio, who has just arrived from Asteras Tripoli, is going to get a run out in the first team. Lewandowski, always rising.
Never going to trouble Donnarumma.
Chandler has his arm in the air. Can't give him space on the edge of the box. Loves to hit these. And he does! And that, in a nutshell, is what this boy is all about.
It's so naive from Munich's point of view. I should know what this lad is capable of. Gomez does so well initially to find them. The space he was allowed was ridiculous, it really was. He's been very good defensively, as we've already mentioned, since he's come on, but you cannot back off him like that. Poor defending, really was. Once he drives inside, there was no doubt he was going to hit the target. It's a fine finish.
Just has that ability, Keith, to ping the ball on that right foot, and it's like a laser into the corner. Hakan Çalhanoğlu.